What's going on, everybody? Stock Jock here. Up $16,024 on the day. Up $3,472 in the first hour. Lottie freaking da. Let's talk about something more important real quick. We'll get into the trades here. But I do want to mention something. I haven't put out a video in probably about, 7 trading days now. And that's for good reason. Because it has been chop city and trading has been absolutely awful. I think most mornings I have either not found a trade or been really red and then just focused on trying to get green the rest of the day, or just finish the day red and frustrated. Whatever. It's just been that kind of market. And I do want to point out something. This is just a rehash. I don't do red day videos. I don't have the emotional fortitude to do it. I have a whole video of why I don't do it. If you want to see my red days, come watch me on Twitch. I'll show you live how to do a red day. And how I manage it throughout the day. So yeah, it's not that I don't show red days. I do on Twitch. I'm just not going to relive it on YouTube. It's not what I do. I just can't do it. I don't want to spend 2 hours of my time making a video of red day. Anyway, that's not what this video is about. This part of the video is the market has been choppy. It is important that you trade differently during different times in the market. Right? For the past 2 months or whatever, 3 months, the market's been on fire. You can almost throw a dart at the board, buy that ticker, and it would go up, and you make money, right? All of a sudden, volume dried up out of nowhere across the market for about a week and a half, 2 weeks, it feels like. And that's where day traders really struggle. Is when liquidity dries up, we struggle. And it is important to tap the brakes when that happens. Sure, try your setups when they're there, but don't be surprised when they don't work. And maybe cut down size, other things you might need to do. And I kind of did that successfully, I think, during that time. I was pretty much in the past 2 weeks, I was break even until today. Today put me up like $11,000 on the month of April, which has been like 7 trading days. So it's not been easy for me. If you've been struggling during this time, it has not been easy. It has been very difficult. It is like someone turned the light switch off on volume and volatility. It's just been crazy. So don't feel bad if you're struggling. So I want to get that off my chest. I know a lot of new traders, they think that, or they don't understand that there's waves in the market. There's times where you can go full throttle, big size, and it pays off. And there's times that if you did that same thing, you're going to lose your butt every time, over and over and over again. And those last 2 weeks felt like that time. There will be another time where the markets are absolutely screaming hot again. With whatever you trade, whether it's small caps, mid caps, large caps, whatever. They all have their rotation. They all have their time in the sun. And just recently, it's just not been easy. Today was the exception. Today we had GME dropping off the face of the earth, followed by 2 different news spikes that shot it straight up. We had NVIDIA with some catalysts sending this thing straight up $30. And that was about it. That's all I felt. There was a few news plays here and there, but that's basically mostly what I traded today. And it paid off well. So without further ado, let me get into the trades. One last note, if you like the video, please subscribe and like the video. It helps me and grow the channel. And if you're also interested in me seeing me trade live, link for that Twitch stream is down below. Come on in. It's a great community. I'm very proud of our community. We're there to help new traders, and we have a lot of experienced traders there. They're adding to the community, calling out setups and the like. So anyway, let's get into the trades for today. But I did want to let everybody know, if you're struggling in the past 10, 12 days, you are not alone, because I am there with you. All right, let's get on. All right, so this first trade's on GME. I shorted GME in this trade. GME has been falling pretty sharply the past couple trading days. Finally getting out of a range, breaking to the downside. There's a couple areas we were looking at. I kind of just looking at the daily chart here, just drew a line up through here. And that's what we were looking for, support on the daily chart. And that's kind of where we found it today, that 135. In fact, called 135 an hour, 2 hours before it actually happened. Pat myself on the back. It's great. Great call. Called within a penny. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Well, we've been watching GME. It's been breaking some levels. You can kind of see here. This was a big one that it broke finally and just continued down through all these support levels that it had. If we scrolled back, I'm not going to get into it. Just trust me. There's some support levels that broke, and 150, a big psychological level, broke today as well. And that kind of spelled doom and gloom for this thing. What I saw going into it is this big drop here, bouncing off of 150, nice psychological level, especially after a big drop. Bounce, and people ask, how do I make money on the downside? All my videos are about the pop, pullback, candle over candle. Well, you just invert it. So if it's on the downside, it's drop, bounce, and then candle under candle. So there's two trades here I took. The first one, and I'll run them back to back, but I'll go over both of them right here. The first one is this. So there's a huge drop, and if something's just going down, I'm not just going to jump on the short train. Knowing me, as soon as I go short after like the fifth, sixth candle, that's the one that bounces, right? So I just wait. I'm patient. Drop. 150. I got a bounce candle, and all I do is I go candle under candle. So drop, bounce, candle under candle. So I enter right here. Right there, when this candle breaks the low of the last bounce candle, I went short. So you can kind of see the time. I went short at 9:48. Right? So I went short with contracts. Can't short the stock very easily. So I just short with contracts, bought puts. If you don't understand puts, calls, whatever, just know that I'm betting that the thing goes down. The setup is the only thing that matters here. So I get that break. It doesn't go fast. So I took 20 contracts, and then it kind of creeps down a little bit more, and I take 20 more as it's kind of picking up steam, heading towards this 150 level again. So we get down to the 150 level, and it's kind of like a tug of war, and it just can't break at the first go. So this candle opens up, it starts to bounce, and I cover up. Let's see, there's 40 contracts. So the first lot I covered up for plus, what is that, 50 cents basically. Math is hard, yeah. And then the second lot I covered up for roughly 20 cents. So a nice win. So I let this candle come, it bounced up and it came right back down. And I count this as a bounce candle because it didn't break a new low here. So this is a bounce candle. So this candle opens up and we start pushing 150 and I go short. So this is a drop, bounce, candle under candle, bounce, and then I'm looking for candle under candle here. And since it's 150, I'm not going to try to get in right when 150 breaks. I'm going to go in when it looks like 150 is about to break because I want to be in that flush through 150. So that's what I do. I go short right there, and we get that drop, and it doesn't really dump like I thought it would. As you can see, I went short 1388 and 1304, 40 contracts total. It drops. I immediately cover half. On the initial drop, I covered half at 1446, so nice win there. What is that, 60 cents-ish, somewhere in there, 1,200 bucks. And then on this candle, it just starts to bounce again. So if, a lot of people probably were shorting that 150 break, including myself, they want to take their profit, and hence that creates that move up there. So I covered the 10 more at 1437 and the rest at 1376 as it was bouncing back up there. So really nice trade to start off, and it looks like I hit it again here in just a little bit, but let's go over those two. I'll roll the clip. Wow, I couldn't go candle over candle there. Hello here, 220. Big seller. Oh, here we go. 150 flush incoming. Gonna go just like that. take it off. I'll take it again if it looks like it's going to go, but the spreads are too wide and it felt too bouncy. No, it's a higher. If you want to. Okay. Trying to chunk it. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. See, selling half. It's holding under 149 right now. Ask is. Right. Bounce out the rest. All right, so this next trade again is a short on GME. We've basically had the drop, the bounce, the candle under candle drop, the bounce, the candle under candle drop, and that's where the next play comes into. So normally, again, on the bounce, I would enter for candle under candle. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know if I was watching it, but I didn't get in right there. Zoom in a little bit better. It did not get in right there what I normally did. So I watched it come down. It started to come down to the breakdown level again, right here. So I entered in the anticipation that this would break. I only took 10 contracts because I'm kind of chasing here. Normally, again, my entry would be right here for a short, looking for this level to break and take my profit down here. And I would probably normally taken 40 contracts. In this scenario, I took 10 contracts, much smaller size because I already missed my entry, and now I'm just playing a horizontal flush through here. Low day, we're under 150. Maybe we can get this train rolling down. The lower Bollinger Band, where this thing has bounced off of every time so far, is well out of the way, as you can see. So this thing has room to drop. I use this as a support line. So I didn't want to miss out on the trade, but I also didn't want to go full size because I'm not in at the normal spot I would take it at. Nonetheless, I get in right around here somewhere. You'll see it when I run it live. I take 10 contracts, get the move, get the breakdown here. I cover half up on the break, on the initial break, just to lock in some profit. So I got short. Again, I'm buying puts, 1460. The price goes up to 1540. I sell half. So a nice profit there on half. Then I start. I exit the other half. Let's see, a minute later, as it's just moving on down. And I cover up that half at 1610. So nice win overall. Good trade. I bought 10. Jeez. Slow day. 48 break would be awesome. Putting the pressure on it. There you go. A lot of room on that Bollinger Band. It could open up. Taking half off. There you go. $47. Ask, pushing against that. Breaking it. Hey, let's go. Let's go. We break 146, I'll cover it. Cover up anyway. All right, so green flashing through here on the time and sale, so I'm gonna cover it up. Expect a bounce. So apparently that's the the last trade I took in the first hour. I didn't know that going into that, so I apologize. I would have ended it a little more eloquently, but I didn't. So 3 trades and $3,400 in the first hour. So a good morning. I saw it in my hands for a while, and it was news plays that got me up to 16K. Actually, I'd be up around 20K, but I cut some of my loser swing trades today, and that brought me down to 16. So anyway, it was a good day. If you're interested in my trading style, as always, link for the Twitch channel as well as our free Discord is down below. Please come join us. Don't be hesitant. There are no dumb questions. We want to help you out. If you're a completely new trader, we want to help you. If you're interested, if you've been struggling, especially if you've been struggling, oh my gosh, like those are the people we really want, because you kind of have a basic understanding, but you don't know where you're going wrong, and we want to guide those people. Oh, we want to guide them so bad. So come on in. We're here to help. You can leave a comment down below, or you can also DM me on Discord, and I'm more than happy to help out when I can. So that's it, and I'll see you in the next one.